everyone, so in today's video I'm actually going to be reviewing the new Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals Palette with Morphe. I've actually had this for a couple weeks now, but just haven't really had the chance to go ahead and do a whole review for you, so that is what we're going to do today. So if you'd like to see a look with this palette, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to start off by taking my Milani eyeshadow primer in 01 Nude, and I'm just going to go ahead and prep my eyelids with that. So this is what the palette is looking like. We have 12 shades and they're all pretty neutral colors in here, so it would look like it would be a nice like fall transition palette. This is going to be a palette that is more catered towards everyday wear. There's no, bright colors or anything like that, so more of a, again, neutral color palette for everyday. I'm going to take the color Good Vibes, get that on my brush, and then I'm going to go ahead and pack it just above my crease. I tend to put things above my crease just because of the way that my eye shape is, and I want it to be like if I'm looking straight on, you can actually like see the color in here, so. This color is really nice. It seems like it's blending out really well. For some reason it's kind of dark here, and I think that's probably my fault because I just went kind of heavy here on the outer part of my eye. Anybody else get up close to their eyes and then realize that they need to pluck their eyebrows? Because me, same. Sometimes I don't pluck my eyebrows until I actually notice it, because it's just a whole big to-do. It's kind of like self-care, just take one night plan where I would be doing, skincare and stuff like that, and just doing it all together. So I think that is kind of where I want to go with building that up. Sorry about the palette being in your face. I just, need it to see. Semantics. Alright. Looking good. Less concentrated in the ends here with just lots of blending. It's looking kind of orange on camera, but it is actually more of a like very light brown. I'm going to take that same brush and I am going to dip into Boo Bear, which is this one right here. Some fallout in the palette, but that doesn't bother me. Ooh, this one's very rich. I think whoopsies, went on a little bit too much here, but I think we might still be able to save it. We'll just do what we can. I think that this brown color is really like complementing the lighter brown. Just kind of makes it give it more like of a smoky type of look. I don't know, I kind of like it. Now I'm just going to take my blending brush, and excuse my bangs here, they just kind of get in the way and they just can't be helped. So I'm going to go ahead and take a blending brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and buff that out a little bit more. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pack in a deeper color right here, just to kind of give it a little bit more definition. I'm going to go in with the color Cinnamon Roll. Just going to tap that off a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and just, like I said, concentrate it kind of in the outer portion here, and then dragging it down. So obviously I am going ahead and doing like windshield wiper motions, like kind of up here on the outer portion, but then I'm kind of taking like a dragging motion to make it look less like harsh, and just kind of like blend it into the eyelid. Again, just I think it makes it look softer. I don't know if it actually does, but I think it just kind of helps it like blend in for when I put the glitter right there. Does anyone ever feel like, I'm definitely right-handed, so this eye tends to like turn out better to begin with, but then as soon as I start on my left eye, for some reason my left eye tends to look better. Does anybody else have that issue at all? Like even just like the blending looks better in here. Again, maybe because I can like reach over instead of like going this way. I don't know. She is an anomaly to me. I think that we are looking pretty good. I do have a little bit of fallout like right here and here, which normally, I guess depends on how heavy I pack in the color, can happen, but it doesn't bother me that much. But obviously if that is something that bothers you, just know that that is something that did happen to me. So I think I want to do a cut crease. I'm going to take a super small brush here, and then I have some e.l.f. concealer. It's probably not the brightest concealer for this, for a purpose of a cut crease, but it'll do. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with Risky Business. It looks more like copper on my finger. You can see the red flecks, but again, it's looking more copper to me, so. It's not really giving me the color payoff that I want, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my Mario Badescu facial spray, and I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my finger and try again. A little bit better, but now I'm pulling more of like a dark color, so I'm gonna try on a brush now and see if that makes any difference at all. It's a little bit better. Obviously, again, more of a on the finger shade than definitely on a brush, so just bear that in mind as well. So yeah, it definitely can be done more with a brush. Because it is pressed, we are kind of having to like dig in there a little bit more. I don't know if you can kind of see, but there we do have obviously fallout from pressing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera. We will come back when it's time to do the under eyes. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I had a little bit of a catastrophe with the eyeliner. Turns out the one I had was dried out. So had to use a black eyeshadow, and then it just kind of all like came down here. It was a whole thing that I'd rather not talk about. Cause yeah, it was bad. So I did that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put on my mascara. I am going to use the Milani, the Violet One Lash Primer. That's what it looks like. And then I am gonna go in with the BH Cosmetics Stellar Lash as well. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on my lashes quick. I'm just gonna kind of do it off to the side. And you'll see my mirror because I'm just not great with doing it on camera. So coated the lashes. I know it looks kind of strange because obviously they're just white. Now we will go ahead and put on the mascara. Now this isn't my favorite mascara just because it does end up giving you like spider-like lashes, but it is the only one that really gives me that like long lash effect. I do have the CoverGirl, I think it's like the Clump Crusher. It is whatever the green container is, and I mean it does a good job of like separating my lashes, but it definitely doesn't make them look long and full, which is the look that I like to go for. All right, perfect. So that's what that looks like. I am normally not a falsie wearer. I do get my lashes lifted, so I think that actually does really help. My lashes are normally like stick straight, just that's the way that Asian eyelashes are, so I think that at least with like a lash lift, it does end up showing a little bit more. It is the Rare Beauty, I believe it is the Lip Souffle, and it is in the color Courage. Just a nice nude color, nothing too extreme. All right, so that is the finished look. This is kind of the makeup that I came up with for the look. To kind of wrap up my review on the Jaclyn Hill palette, I do like it. As many have said before, if you already have, you know, neutral shades in your collection already, it's probably not super needed. I just really liked the color style, and normally I am a more colorful eyeshadow person, so I don't actually have that very many eyeshadow palettes that are like more of a neutral kind of look. So good pickup for me. I do think that I'll get a lot of use out of it. Fallout, again, pretty simple for me. I mean, again, I don't hate it, love it. I'm just kind of in the middle. It happens for me. So that's not going to deter me away from using the palette. I think that they blended really well. They're very, very pigmented, and I definitely think that it is worth the, I think I paid like $20, something or other that I paid for this palette at Ulta. So I can't complain. I will continue to use it. I do know that obviously Jaclyn Hill is not everybody's cup of tea. I personally like her. I know that obviously she has had some scandals and stuff in the past and controversies and stuff like that, but I don't know. I feel like everybody kind of in the beauty community has kind of had scandals and stuff like that previous, so just kind of, you know, pick and choose who you like to watch and stuff like that. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. You can leave me a comment down below what you think, or if you think you're going to pick up the Jaclyn Hill palette at all. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Bye.